When Safe Families for Children came to our church to recruit volunteers, I immediately thought, well, I've got 2 kids and I work, so I can't do that. And my friend sat beside me has 3 kids and works more hours than I do, and she signed up, and I thought, oh, maybe I could do that. Once we got trained, we got a phone call then saying, could you take 2 children and they'll be here within the hour. When the children came, we had no idea what stuff they would have with them. We had a 9-year-old boy come and stay with us, and he came with a toothbrush. That was all he had. When the 9-year-old and 15-month-old arrived, I was really nervous to see how they would settle in. And the 9-year-old immediately ran into the living room and started playing with a balloon with my children. We could hear peals of laughter almost immediately. We didn't know how our kids would react to having children in the house, especially for a prolonged period that they didn't know. And it just couldn't have gone any better. When the 9-year-old boy came, he seemed to be doing really well, and it was only when he'd been here over a week that he cried for the first time. After a good chat, he was back to his normal self. But it was a good reminder to us that things might seem okay on the outside, but these children are going through a lot, and being there for them is really important. When these kids came to stay with us, it was really unsure and unknown where they would go, and it was something social workers and Safe Families for Children were working on. And as time went on, the baby's dad was really keen to have him, and he got to go home to be with his dad, but we were told that the older boy would most probably be going into foster care. But having that extra support from Safe Families for Children allowed a relative to step forward and say that she would be really happy to take him, given that support. So both the kids avoided foster care. If no one from Safe Families for Children was looking after those kids for that week and a half, then the social worker would have had to put them into foster care. The social worker came here one day and she burst into tears as soon as she got through the door, because she said it was her best working day of her career, that she was able to see 2 siblings who were kept together, that they would end up with family instead of going into the system. She was just so pleased that Safe Families for Children had enabled that to happen.